welcome to this Friday, November the 11th edition of the Ringside Report. I am Ryan Young. Joining me on the phone, the king of controversy, Anthony Smoody. First off, first, Smoody, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. We'd like to wish a happy Veterans Day to everyone. We'd like to thank everyone that has served or is currently serving our country. Right, Smoody?
Yep, and also we are 72 hours away from my 31st birthday.
Really?
Yep, as a Monday show, you'll be officially 31 years old.
Really? On the 14th? Or the...
On the 14th.
Oh my God, Smoody, you're getting old. Okay, let's start this. Let's start this off by recapping Smackdown from. Oh no! Before we do that, Tony, it's finally here.
Yay! The hat came.
Yes, it came in the mail this morning.
All right.
As you can see, I'm holding it up right now. My World Series hat. Tony was ready to tackle someone at Dick's Sporting Goods because they only had a couple, but I got mine in the mail today from Fanatics. Absolutely love it. I don't wear hats, but I have to wear them at work. So I figured, why not wear my World Champions hat? I had to work today and I work tomorrow, and there's Cardinal fans there. So it's always fun to show them that the Cubs won the World Series, right?
Yeah, just wait. April 10th. We get our rings.
Baseball might be on a lockout. Did you hear that, Tony?
Oh, crap. I hope not.
Yeah, December 2nd, if there's not an agreement, they are going to have to do the lockout.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so let's start off by talking Smackdown. We'll get into the politics of baseball on Windy City Sports Talk, which is my podcast that airs weekdays, some mostly live on Spreaker. Okay, Smackdown starts off with AJ Styles coming out, and then it's Team Smackdown coming out, and then Dean Ambrose and James Ellsworth comes out, and then Shane McMahon announces that. What did he announce, Tony? I don't even remember. All I know is that James Ellsworth is the new Team Smackdown mascot.
He announced that Baron Corbin would be out due to injury, and they would have to find a fifth competitor.
No, he announced that later in the night. That wasn't in the beginning.
Oh.
But anywho, James Ellsworth. Are you a fan of James Ellsworth, or are you sick of him already?
I like the guy, but he's not quality competitor to Dean Ambrose.
The Breezango defeat the Vaudevillains, and they are the final team to be on Team Smackdown for the Tag Team Survivor Series match. Naomi defeats Natalya. Baron Corbin and Kalisto in a no contest, as Kalisto gets jumps. You know, he does the trampoline thing. He jumps up, yep. But then gets clotheslined by Baron Corbin. The match don't end, and then Baron Corbin falls off the apron. Kalisto then jumps off the top rope onto the leg. Therefore, there's an open spot available for Team Smackdown. We'll find that out who it was. The women's title on the line. Becky Lynch defeats Alexa Bliss. Tony, I think that's a big one.
That was, but there was a lot of controversy in that one during the women's title match.
Yes, there was. What was the controversy, Smoody?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the match. I was watching basketball that night.
Kurt Hawkins defeats Apollo Crews and the Wyatts, and I got written down the Wyatts and Randy Ellsworth. It was Randy Orton. Are you confused by him being a member of the Wyatt family?
I'm a little confused. This guy's a little strange, but hey, he had to do what Daniel Bryan had to do, join the Wyatt family, and now he's a bad guy.
And they defeat Dean Ambrose, James Ellsworth, and Kane. Kane replaced Baron Corbin, who said he would rather wrestle in a singles match. And then it was announced following the match, Tony, that empty spot, Daniel Bryan had all night to do it. And your fifth participant is Shane McMahon.
Well, you know, Shane, we haven't seen him wrestle since when he jumped off the Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania, but
we were there.
Other than that, let's just say that he's got to be the last time he's in a Survivor Series matchup, elimination matchup. You have to go back to 2001 when he was part of the WCW ECW Alliance brand when they lost to Vince McMahon's Team WWF.
I want to say the last time he was at a Survivor Series pay-per-view, wasn't that the time he got that was against Kane, wasn't it, in 2004?
Yep, the ambulance match when he got driven through into the ambulance in the Survivor Series.
So Shane McMahon, but Tony, we only got a little bit to talk about this, but what are the odds here that Shane McMahon gives his spot up to a certain someone returning for the 900th episode? Some dead man? What if Undertaker takes his spot? How big would that be for his final hurrah?
That would be big for Team Smackdown because that would boost up their ratings.
It would. And again, the 900th episode will be next Tuesday. We'll talk about that on Monday's edition. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we're going to recap Ring of Honor. We have teams advancing in the 6-man title tournament. Who is it? Find out. I don't know. We'll be back. Welcome back here to the Ringside Report. On this date is was the tribute show, Tony. No, that's Mondays. I believe today is one of the TNA's pay-per-views, Turning Point or Genesis, that took place. So we'll just ride with that. I don't know. I thought I had something else to say here, but I guess I don't. Let's recap Ring of Honor, Tony. That took place on Wednesday. How this show happened. It started off with Michael Elgin getting a win over one of the Japanese stars, Yano. Not Yanni. Yanni's retired. Dragon Lee gets a win over the television champion Bobby Fish. Therefore, he might be guaranteed a television title match sometime in the future. Bobby Fish will defend that title next week against Adam Page of the Bullet Club. Tony, another title could be going to the Bullet Club.
Man, the Bullet Club is running away with titles after titles. It's going to be like Adam Cole when he was part of the Kingdom.
And speaking of that, your main event in the 6-man tag team title tournament, it was the Bullet Club against the Kingdom. And what Bullet Club members, we were wondering, it was Adam Cole and the Young Bucks, but the Kingdom, Matt Taven's new Kingdom, get the win over the Bullet Club. That is humongous. And them are titles that I thought that the Bullet Club would win. They got eliminated in the first round.
Yeah, that was a big win for the Kingdom. Now they can prove that the Bullet Club do not hit all the gold.
Should be exciting to see what happens again. The finals of that will take place Friday, December the 2nd, less than a month away, at the biggest pay-per-view of the year, Final Battle. So, Tony, also, technically I forgot about that one. There's, including Survivor Series, there's 3 pay-per-views left, and you have a chance still for me to shave my face completely clean, which hasn't been done since freshman year in high school.
It's going to be a lovely... It's going to be a nice Christmas present from me to you.
And I think we're going to, because we have SSW on December 18th, the same night as Roadblock, we're going to watch that pay-per-view together. We will post that live on Facebook of what exactly is going to happen. Either whoever wins, it's either going to be me getting clean shaving, which has not been done in a long, long time, or Tony's going to get a chocolate cream pie to the face. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. It's going to be another one of them Ringside Report moments. Now let's, so that's Ring of Honor. Like I said, Final Battle coming up. Also, we announced, we debuted the flyer this past week on the Ringside Report page on Wednesday that it is official. Well, it will be official. But we're going. Ringside Report's going to their 3rd WrestleMania. Myself and Tony going to be in Orlando. It's going to be a great time, Tony. Hope the weather, because think of it, it'll be 40, 50 degrees here, and it'll be about 80 degrees in sunny Orlando.
It'll be beautiful. We'll be poolside everywhere in Orlando.
But one thing I'm worried about is in Orlando in March, it rains. What if we have our first WrestleMania where it is downpouring?
Oh, back to 24, it started sprinkling before the pay-per-view started, but then... I don't know. It could be a rain delay. We never know.
Boy, we have a rain delay in Game 7 of the World Series, and we have a rain delay at WrestleMania. Oh, mammy.
Oh, boy.
Okay, folks, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we are going to recap NXT as they're getting closer to take over Toronto. Should be exciting. We'll be back. Okay, we're back here on the Ringside Report to close out this week of shows, as we'll be back, of course, on Monday as always. Let's now recap NXT from Wednesday. Dusty Rhodes Classic DIY loses to Authors of Pain. Tony, Authors of Pain have proven they are a dominant force with what's his name? Paul Ellering. And your thoughts? Is this Authors of Pain? Is this going to be a tough team to beat in this tournament?
No, they're going to be a great team to beat because they're a big tag team, and Paul Ellering, he's been tag champion before with the League of Doom and other tag teams. So yeah, it's going to be a big, huge tag team.
Now let's also after that match, because the Revival interfered. Now it was announced by William Regal, a 2 out of 3 falls match for the tag team titles at TakeOver. DIY gets their chance against the Revival. This is going to be, is this the time to shine now? I think DIY is a lot like American Alpha. It's their time, and I think they're going to be great for the tag team division in NXT.
Oh, yes, definitely. DIY is going to be a force to be reckoned as they beat the Revival for the tag team titles.
Dusty Rhodes Classic, another match, TM6-1 defeats Sanity. That means Eric Young and them are eliminated, which means now they have more time to act really weird and just take over NXT. Tony, you compared these guys to the Wyatts. Why?
Well, because they're scary and they got it's like the K all over TNA. It's a weird Eric Young. He's weird. He's scary, and he's got that woman with him.
Are you saying all women are scary, Tony?
There's 2 right now so far in the wrestling thing, but not yet. I've seen some scarier women other than that.
Last night there was wrestling, I believe. I forgot what it's called, but the women wrestling at the Berwyn Eagles Club.
Yeah, that was I seen on the poster. Ooh.
Scott Beatty was there. Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh God, well we already know that there's one woman there for you.
Oh, boy. Tony, we're not going to go there. Ember Moon gets a victory. Is she, of course, Mickie James going to be getting a shot for the women's title, but do you think Ember Moon's going to be possibly lined up for a shot come WrestleMania weekend?
Yes. Ember Moon is going to definitely get a title shot because she's a talented wrestler, but she's got to beat the best like Mickie James or Akura.
NXT title contract signing, you saw that. Samoa Joe and Shinsuke. Samoa Joe was going to attack Shinsuke, but Shinsuke was able to get back. And so, Tony, looking at this NXT TakeOver card, is this going to be one of the better ones that you've seen over the takeovers as of late?
Yes. I think this one, Toronto, is going to be good because you're going to Bobby Roode there from his hometown. Eric Young from his hometown. You're going to have a lot of good wrestlers out there, so it's going to be fun.
Okay, folks, that's NXT. We're getting closer. Next week, it is Survivor Series week. This is the first time we're doing this because usually it's cold. It's a beautiful day in Wisconsin today. But, Tony, next week, Ringside Report's going to be on the Studio One patio for Survivor Series week. And I got the official weather report from Weather Channel. You ready to hear what I got to go through as you're going to sit in your cozy room and I got to be out facing the elements? Are you ready, Tony? You ready for the weather? Are you ready, Tony?
I'm ready.
Okay. We'll be taping for Monday's show, 54 and sunny. For Wednesday's show, 55 and partly cloudy. And then on Friday's show, 56 partly cloudy. And of course we'll have the... Go ahead. What's up?
So it went up 1 degree each day.
I know, so that's good. And then of course I don't have... we'll have a Survivor Series... the warm-up will be separate. It won't be on next Friday's show. And so we'll have that separate. And then, of course, we'll have the wrap-up will probably be indoors because I don't have lighting out on the patio. But so all next week, I'll be outdoors on the Studio One patio getting you ready for Survivor Series, which is just a week away. Okay, folks, that's going to wrap it up. Everyone have a great weekend. Again, thank you to everyone that has defended our country. Also, this is our first time saying it, but we have a new president. Congratulations to Donald Trump, Tony.
All in favor.
He is. I was told my dad, I dropped some stats on him today. I'm like, that is the only president to ever be in the WWE Hall of Fame, get Stone Cold stunned, and shave Vince McMahon's head. Can Barack Obama say that?
No.
Okay, folks, that'll do it. Everyone have a great weekend. Tony's got to be security. I got nothing going on. But I'm sure I'll find a way to annoy everyone. For Anthony Smoody, I'm Ryan Youngs, and thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling.